Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Sobs here and I'm back again with another video. And today, I got another story video, and this one is actually like one of my craziest ones. Like, all right, so what made you think of this? Like, what made me like think of this? Like, flashback onto this. Like today, I was like listening to this song. It was called like Brawl Out or something like that. I don't even know what it's called, but this happened in fourth grade. And when I was in fourth grade, I was a bad kid, pretty much, and I did stuff that normal kids wouldn't do at school. I used to just like shout and like throw my books across the room and stuff. But I fixed that completely. I don't do that anymore. Like the things I get detentions for like now was like missing assignments or whatever, or like late assignments. I mean, because I don't have any missing assignments. So this happened back in fourth grade, and like these twins just moved to our school that we were. And if you see my like older videos, I was like talking about like how I lived in a bad area. So I was living in this bad area, but we were like at a nicer school. It wasn't nicer, quote unquote, but it was like nicer. So it was like a charter school. So like if you don't know what a charter school is, it's basically like the people like it's kind of like donated to. So we had like really crappy food, and we had to wear like uniforms and stuff. So there was these twins, and I was like really good friends with them actually. So my teacher, like our teacher like was like really close with us. Like we were like really cool and stuff. And like what happened was like, so one day I came to school, and like we were just having a regular day. We learned and stuff, and we went to gym. We were all cool, and then me and one of the twins, like the older one, we got in a little argument, and like, but we got over it. But it was like not like crazy or anything. So when we got back to our classroom, the time we had like at gym, and then we have like lunch after that. So we go back to our classroom. We get like our little like student IDs that we have to like swipe at the lunch, like the lunch little thingy, whatever. And like she like, I don't know. My teacher said we have to like shush anyone that like was talking in the hallway and whatever, and say like silent, silent or something like that. I don't really know. I forgot what she said. So we were walking, and of course we had to walk in line because we were in elementary school in fourth grade. So we were walking in a line to lunch, and we like usually when we get to lunch we have to wait like another like 5 minutes to even enter the lunchroom because there's like so many kids. It was, like the whole school eats lunch at the same time, which is really retarded. Like we had like 700 kids. It was like hectic. It was kindergarten to 8th grade, and the whole school was eating lunch at the same time. Like, imagine that. That's just crazy. So, I'm sorry. I'm sniffing a little bit. I just got inside. It was really cold out here. It's like 20 degrees or something like that. So, like, we're just standing in line. I'm just like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just standing there, just minding my own business, just flinging my card around like I usually do. Then my friend, like, the older twin or the younger one, I don't really know. They were twins. And he was like, shh, 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 shh. He just kept doing it in my ear. I'm like, dude, stop. And then he's like, shh, 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 shh. And I just started shushing him back, like, shh, 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 shh. And then he was like, shh, shh, shh. And I got, like, really pissed off at him. I'm like, dude, if you don't stop, I'm freaking stab you in the face or whatever. I forgot what I said. I said I'm, like, punch you in the face with my brass knuckles, even though I don't have any. I didn't have any. And then, so we were at lunch, and then we didn't really talk to like each other. We sat on opposite sides of the lunch table. Because, like, each class, like, every class had to, like, sit at their own table, but you can sit wherever you want at the table. So, we're just minding our business. And then after that is recess. Like, a lot of, like, elementary schools, it's recess after lunch. And so, we got on the playground. It was, like, a nice, warm, sunny day and stuff. So, we got on the playground, and then I got my friends together. And I told them that these twins are like being annoying and stuff. Like they're just pissing me off. And then we got like this whole like group together. And if I call this school today and say my name, they'll be like, "Oh my God, please hang up this phone," because they actually like they love me because I was like the top like scoring student in my grade, like on like the OAAs and stuff when we did have to take those, and like the state tests and stuff, and like, they loved me and hated me because I was so bad, but they loved me. They wanted me to come back because I was getting them, like, awards or whatever. And after that, then so I got my little squad together. It was, like, 10 people. He got his squad together. It was, like, 10 people. And this was a full-out brawl. So, after after lunch or whatever, not lunch but recess, we started walking back inside, and we have like this whole like if you can imagine this, it's like a parking lot, like the school, the parking lot in the middle. It's like a huge parking lot. It's like 50 feet, not 50 feet, but 50 yards. And then there's the playground, and we have a huge field. Like we can play like a full-on like football game. That's where the like football team practice and stuff. And then so while I was walking back, this twin, he was like trash talking me, so I pushed him, and then that's where it just started. So the twin came back at me. He swung on me. I dodged him, and then I punched him, and then he tried to grab my hoodie and stuff. So my friend jumped in, and then he started pulling the twin off of me, and then the other twin hopped in, and then he tried to beat up the kid that was pulling the the twin off of me, and then there was like a bunch of other kids that jumped in, and then we just started like going full out. Like it was crazy. So at that point I just backed out because I didn't want to get hurt or anything, because I was a little puss. So I just backed off. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I just started walking back inside like calmly and whatever. But nobody saw what happened. But the crazy part is, like, as I was walking in, the teacher, our teachers, like my reading, like language arts teacher, like ran up to the fight, like the big old brawl. It was like 20 kids. Like it was crazy. Like some other kids even jumped in too that we didn't even have any like association with. So they jumped in. They were just beating each other up. Like there was kids on the ground. Those kids, and then some girls jumped in too even. And then they were like freaking pulling their hair, like pulling each other's hair and stuff. It was like crazy stuff. And then our teacher came in. And then there was this one stupid kid. It was like a couple of us actually. And then our language arts teacher tried to run inside to get help because she was the only one monitoring like almost 70 kids. She was the only one monitoring, which was stupid. So she came in. She tried to run back inside to like get other teachers or whatever, get some help to break up this big fight. And then as we're coming in, there was this kid. There was like a couple kids actually, and then they freaking like dead kneed her. If you don't know what to do, like a dead knee is, or they actually did the other one where you like knee someone in the side, and then the other kid behind him, dead kneed her like in the back of her knee, and she fell on the ground, and then she like hit her, like I think she hit her head. Like she was out cold on the ground, dude. Like it was crazy. Like she was out cold on the ground, and then there was like, and then everyone, like these girls started screaming. Like I never heard like a more terrifying scream. Like they were so terrified. They're like, oh my god, no, my god. That's exactly what they were. But they were like screaming like, no, she was my favorite teacher. She's dead now, even though she wasn't dead. Oh Jesus, mouth is dry. Even though she wasn't dead. So there was some teachers coming out, and they were like, holy crap. And the craziest, like the more crazy part, like our guidance officer or whatever, guidance person, she hops in her car. We see her from around the corner. She hops in the car, reverses, she comes around, and then she looks, and then she what the fight was. She pointed her car at the fight. She started revving her engine because she had like a Camaro or whatever. She started revving her engine. It was crazy. So out of nowhere, she was like, "Wait, did it stop recording?" Oh, what am I talking about? I thought it started recording. So out of nowhere, she was like, it was like vroom vroom vroom, and then all you saw was some smoke going in the air, like, and then she started going full speed at the fight. Everyone was like, oh shit. And then all you saw was like a bunch of kids flying out of the way. Like, you know how like in those like movies where it like explodes and stuff, and then like dive out. That's how everyone was. They were like, oh shit. And then they just like they dove out. And then the guy, she like kept going straight through. If no kid, like a kid didn't move, that kid would have splat. Like that kid would have splat. She wants like freaking 0 to 100 real quick. So after that, we got took inside, and then they had the whole 4th grade come in to the cafeteria for a lecture. They're like, guys, this was so inappropriate. Like we can't do this. And then like all the girls were like, but it's not fair. But before they said that, they were like, yeah, guys, you guys have to get banned from the playground for 2 quarters. I'm like, 2 quarters? Like, what? Like 2 quarters? You can't do that. That's unacceptable. And the girls like, oh my god, that wasn't even our fault. That was the boys, those stupid boys. Ew. And so the girls were mad at us, so they just like every girl hated every boy, and then they actually had to like it was like little fights breaking out like after that of but like the craziest part like so I forgot to come back to the teacher. She got up, she was like bruised up, like her head like she had like a bruise on her head or whatever, but she got up, she was all shaken up and stuff. And so like as I was saying, like there was like little fights going on like between the boys and the girls, so they actually had to like split us up. Like they had like one part of the fourth grade, like the girl part of the fourth grade, like go to like different classes than the boys. Like it got that bad, like the boys and the girls was just fighting and like full out like screaming at each other, kicking at each other. Like it was crazy. Yeah, so oh Jesus, so it got that crazy. Oh my god, like I still look back at that and then I'm like, how does nobody get suspended? Like nobody got suspended. It was so crazy. Because usually, like, something, like, crazy like that, someone gets suspended. There was, like, no cops that came to the scene or anything. Like, the fight went on for, like, a good, like, 10 minutes before somebody even came. Like, I still look back on that, and I'm like, holy crap, did we actually do that? Like, I felt like a savage that day. I'm like, that was, oh my god. Yeah, so if you guys have any, like, experience like that, then, comment down below if you... I'm pretty sure you haven't, because that was some crazy stuff. Like, I don't know what got through our heads that day. Like, it's too much. Oh my god. I feel like a retard just saying this story. And then, actually, what happened to my hoodie? The kid ripped off my hoodie. Like, he ripped up, like, half of it, and I had to that was, like, my favorite hoodie, too. And then I was, like, so mad at him, and I tried to attack him as we go back in, but I was like, no, it's not worth it, because I actually thought that second, so, yeah. That shows you not to, like, start full-out brawls with, like, brand new twins at your school. So, yeah, it's been your boy Sobs. Make sure you don't fight in a big 20-man brawl. And, yeah, it's been your boy Sobs, and I'm out. Peace. Peace. Peace.